I think there's something you should know about me. I just happen to like trials, I like danger, I like fire, I like nitro, I like getting in wild, I like a bit of blast, I like taking it fast, I like going to the end and doing it with no class. Trust me on this. The moment you've been waiting for, kiss of death. And I'll meet you at the next step. But you can't beat me, so baby, get in line and guess where I'm coming from all sides, high above, files blasting off Monday Nitro.
The question I had to start was, what are some tips for someone with low confidence to get comfortable riding a trial bike? The answer I've found is that you need to practice the skill to get comfortable with it, and then you can work on bigger stuff and get familiar with the challenge that is at hand. It started developing in the UK, but actually started in Scotland in the year 1910. By 1960, Sammy Miller built the first trial bike named the Ariel HT5, and other companies used this design and started to take parts off of it to make it lighter. Later years, Miller was hired to work in a company called Baltico. Rule number 1. If you know how to ride a motorcycle, forget everything. Rule number 2. The rider is not allowed to touch their foot or hand to the ground while in play. Rule number 3. Get across the trail with set objects without touching the rider's hand or foot on the objects or to the ground. Also, some spots of the course the rider is not allowed to touch the bike or themselves to the ground, or else they'll get 5 extra points. A tip would be, turn the front wheel and lean the bike over to make things slightly easier. Find a comfortable balance point to achieve this skill. If you want to stay up, keep the center of mass past the pivot point. Make sure, do not pull too far back or else you will fall over. Flick the center of mass forwards while pulling the front brake. Lean back to raise the front wheel, and then lean forward with a slight upwards motion to bring the bike off the ground. Lean back and pull the handlebar with you, and pull the pedals with your feet to help bounce the bike over the top of the obstacle. Try not to lean back too far or put your foot down. That will cause the bike to level out on the top. Lean forward and then lean back while pulling the handlebar to lift the front wheel over the object. Jump after you lean back to bring the bike further away from the obstacle. Make sure, do not pull the brakes if you want to roll over the top of the object. You will just stop. While airborne, pull the handlebars towards you and push the pedals with your feet to bring the back tire closer to the object. I chose to do this project because I went into the garage one day and saw a strange looking bike. I looked into it some more and found out it was a trials bike. I watched a video and saw how people are riding these bikes, and I wanted to try it for myself.